Yo, what up? This is Jon Belcher, also known as Jada's Creep. You see the title. You see the title of this video. You see it. I'm looking for the remote right now. But yeah, so why I hate the music industry. Why I hate the music industry. I didn't say I hate the musicians in the music industry. I ain't say that. I said why I hate the music industry. There's a difference, baby. There's a difference. So, reasons why I hate the music industry. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Uh, I think YouTube been shadow banning my videos, and I think they've been doing it for a while now. Just like 2 3 years ago, they deleted two of my Facebook accounts. Mark Zuckerberg deleted two of my Facebook accounts because I was speaking the truth. I was talking about COVID-19. I was talking about the jabby jab. You know what I'm saying? I was saying some truthful shit on my statuses, and a lot of people were sharing my statuses. And I think that's why Mark Zuckerberg deleted my Facebook accounts. But I have a new page, Jadis Creep Music. You can follow me on my Jadis Creep Music page. I'm up to, I think, 11,000 followers right now. But on YouTube, I think they've shadow banned my videos, right? Which means that unfortunately, when I put out a video, YouTube doesn't feed the video naturally to the people who would be most interested in my video. So I think that's what's been going on. So I would appreciate it if you shared my video with 5 friends or family or anybody who you think could benefit from my video and the topic that I'm gonna be talking about today. I would appreciate it if you shared this video with whoever you know who you feel like will benefit from this topic for real, because I think they shadow ban my shit. And to be real with you, I'm not gonna create a whole new YouTube channel just to try to appease the algorithms of YouTube. That's not the type of shit I'm on, right? I'm all about helping the people. I'm all about sharing value and knowledge with the people. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna do it at the expense of my time and my energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I just put mad videos, I put mad work into this YouTube channel that I have right now. So, it's unfortunate. It's just an unfortunate thing that I think is happening to me. But it is what it is, right? We can't stop the show. We got to keep going. We can never give up. When you got a dream, you got to wake up every morning with that dream on your mind and go after that dream like it's a fresh start, like it's a new day, a new opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So let me get into it. Let me get into it. We ain't gonna be on no dodo bird shit in this video. We gonna keep it real, all the way real in this video. So why I hate the music industry is I feel like for the most part, the music industry is one of those industries where if you're not mainstream, it's going to be very difficult for you to get the notoriety and get the recognition that you deserve, even if you're an extremely talented, super gifted, super dope artist. I just feel like, in my opinion, that the music industry has a lot of red tape to where, it's one of those things like it's about who you know at the end of the day. That's how music works. It's about who you know. If you know the right people, if you buddy and rub shoulders with the right people, if you cool with the people who are the gatekeepers of the music industry, then there are certain perks, there are certain advantages, there are certain benefits that I believe you will be able to experience that that majority of musicians will probably never be able to experience. So that's number one reason why I hate the music industry. It's not an excuse though. I'm not saying it's an excuse for you to not go after your musical dreams. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But but rather it's an excuse to go even harder if you're an independent musician and you feel like you're not getting the recognition you deserve, and you know deep in your heart you have a talent, you know deep in your heart you have a gift. This is my message to let you know to keep going. Fuck the fact that the gatekeepers want to control the gate and keep a lot of us locked out of certain benefits that people who are mainstream in the music industry are getting, you know? So that's number one thing I hate with the music industry. The second reason why I hate the music industry, not music, not mainstream musicians, I want to be clear on that. I'm saying I hate the music industry, meaning the business. I want to be specific with that. I want to be clear on that. I'm talking about the fucking business. That's what I'm talking about. The second reason why is because if you're not signed to a major label, if you're not signed to a label like Atlantic, like Columbia Records, you know, like Universal, if you're not signed to a major label, the odds of you getting mainstream publicity and the odds of you getting your music heard by the masses is very low. It's very low. Just being real with you. No cap, just being real with you. If you're not signed to a major label, the odds of your music being played on the radio, you know, the main radio station in your city, the odds of that happening is very low. Not saying it's impossible, but it's improbable. So that's the second reason why I hate the music industry. For the simple fact that I feel like a lot of talented musicians, a lot of talented musicians aren't being played by DJs in their city on the radio for the simple fact that they're not signed by a major label. Because what I believe is that the major label has relationships with these radio companies, and I believe they pay these radio companies to constantly have their main artists being played over and over and over again on the radios, not necessarily giving underground artists a chance to shine, right? So once again, I hate the red tape. You know, I hate how it feels like a clique, like you got to be in the in crowd of the industry in order to get exposure, in order to get your music heard. I really hate that from the bottom of my heart because I feel like there's a lot of talented musicians out there who aren't able to get the shine they deserve because of these relationships, and because these relationships are exclusive and they don't include new artists. You know, if it was up to me, I feel there should be a radio station in every city where that radio station only focuses on playing underground new artists, right? I'm talking about artists who aren't even signed to major labels. I feel like there should be a radio station that constantly plays songs from underground artists, and let the people who hear these songs, let them rate it. Let them rate these songs, right? And if the people love these songs, whatever songs that the people vote for and show that they really like, I believe those songs should be selected to be put into the mainstream radio stations, to be put into rotation. That's what I believe. But they don't got no radio stations like that, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Now, of course, you got streaming services. You don't have to listen to just the radio. I'm sure most people today uh, listen to Spotify and they listen to their favorite artists on Apple Music. But we can't sit here and act like the radio don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't sit here and act like the mainstream radio. I know in New York, for us, the mainstream radio stations is Hot 97 and 105.1, right? I don't know what it is in your city or whatever country you're in. But we can't sit here and fucking act like that doesn't make a difference in how people perceive you, right? Because music is all about perception. And if the masses don't feel like you're at a mainstream level, if the masses don't feel like your song is being played on the main radio stations, they tend to undermine your abilities as an artist. That's just what I see personally. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what the fuck I see personally. And that's probably part of the reason why I wrote the free ebook that I made for independent musicians out there, is for these reasons why I hate the music industry. Just being real with you. This is why I came up with the ebook that I have, right? I'm gonna tell you the name of the free ebook that I have. Uh and it's jam-packed with information, jam-packed with value, teaching independent musicians how to take their career to the next level. Now, you know, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Everything that I'm talking about in that ebook is related to what I've been talking about on my YouTube channel for years now. Making money online, making money on the internet as your own boss, being an independent artist, working to build your fan base as an independent artist is very much so related to making money online. The framework is basically the same. The framework of making money online and being a musician is basically the same. I'm telling y'all, the framework of making money online and becoming a successful independent musician is basically the fucking same. There's no difference. There's no difference. You feel me? There's no difference. So, with that being said, I'm gonna tell you the name of the ebook that I have out that you could get. All you gotta do is go to jadiscrete.com/fans, and you'll be able to get the ebook. But I'm gonna see if I could find uh the actual title of it. Hold on one second. I gotta look through my phone, y'all. Hold on one second. Let me look through my phone at these messages I got right here. All right. So the ebook is called Fan Forge: Crafting Your Path to Independent Music Stardom. That's the name of the ebook that I made and created for you. Unlock 12 proven strategies to cultivate your audience and elevate your music career, right? Unlock 12 proven strategies to cultivate your audience and elevate your music career. That's what you're going to have access to in this free ebook, 100% free. And a lot of musicians, I've been sharing this ebook with a lot of underground musicians lately, and they loving it, right? They loving the ebook. They getting a lot of information. They feeling it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm happy about that. But yeah, these are the reasons why I hate the music industry. Another reason why I hate the music industry is sometimes I find that once artists break through to that mainstream level, right? Sometimes they tend to take on a weird persona, right? Where it's like they change into a person that you feel like you don't know anymore. Not saying that you ever knew these musicians to begin with, but whatever's going on behind the scenes in Hollywood, I feel sometimes brings musicians into a dark place based on my research and based on what I see from the outside looking in, because I'm not a mainstream artist myself yet, at least not at this point. But these are things that I'm looking to avoid if I ever did make it to the mainstream level, right? So you would notice, you see artists on the underground level, you could really connect with them, you could really relate with them. Next thing you know, a large majority of them, they become mainstream, and now you're like, who the fuck is this person, right? Because now they looking all weird, their marketing campaign is all weird, They just doing a lot of weird shit for attention all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I hate the music industry, is because I feel like there are certain things that labels influence these artists to do in order to, I guess, increase sales, right? I guess to increase their stardom or relevancy, increase their relevancy. I believe that that's happening behind the scenes in the music industry. So, but just being real with y'all, like, even for myself, there's no excuses. There's no excuses. You can't say that because the music industry is the way it is, that's the reason why you're not going to keep chasing after your dreams. Nah, don't never let that shit stop you. Fuck all that. We never gonna quit. We never gonna stop. We gonna keep going. We gonna stay main. We gonna stay underground, and we gonna kick down the fucking doors of the mainstream clique, right? We're gonna kick down the fucking doors of the mainstream party or whatever the fuck they got going on in there, right? But I do hate it, to be real with you. There's times when I sit back and I think and I'm like, damn, it's crazy, because if I was a mainstream artist and if I was on the radio, I'd be getting way more plays. I'd be getting way more shares, I'd be getting way more hit ups to do features, stuff like that. Not saying that I'm mad with where I'm at right now. Everything's working and everything's on the up and up right now. I'm making progress every single day. So don't get it twisted. But I do realize that there's just this crazy amount of resistance to break through to a certain level to get to that mainstream point. And a lot of times it feels like you'll see an artist, or you'll witness an artist come up really, really fast. They'll be played at the radios. They'll get the best gigs. They'll be at Summer Jam. They'll have their interviews on the most viewed podcasts. And it's like they're getting all of these benefits. And at some point, it starts to hit you that, yo, this shit really ain't about fucking talent. This shit is about popularity. You feel me? You start to realize, at least I start to realize, yo, this shit is about popularity. This shit ain't really, especially today, it ain't really about talent. It's about popularity. So that's how you can have a person come out of nowhere, and the next thing you know, the whole entire industry is promoting this person. Next thing you know, this person is featured on mad people's songs out of nowhere, and you're like, yo, they're not that great when it comes to the work. And then I'm not on some hating shit. I'm not trying to hate no musicians out there. There's a lot, majority, to be honest with you, there's a lot of artists out there who are mainstream that I fuck with, that I think is dope. Don't get it twisted. I'm not on no hater shit right now. I'm just being real with you, right? It feels like a lot of times this shit is just about popularity. So if you're doing some wild, outrageous shit to get the people talking, next thing you know, your song is on the radio. If you out here moving like a thotty and you over sexualizing yourself, let's say as a female artist, next thing you know, your song is on the radio. Next thing you know, everybody got a feature with you, right? And it's cool. I get it. Get your money, do your hustle, do your thing. But for y'all real musicians out there, y'all underground independent artists, and musicians in general, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you busting your ass, you got some talent, a lot of talent, and you like, yo, what is it that's keeping me from reaching that superstar level? Or what's keeping me from being what's keeping me from getting on the mainstream radio? And you start to realize it's about connections. It's about being popular. That's all it's really about. So that's why I'm fighting for the people. That's why I came out with this ebook. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's because I don't like the way the industry is running. These are reasons why I hate the industry. Just being real. But keep working though. We ain't never gonna stop fucking working. If you If you on my side and you follow me and you see what I've been doing and you like what I've been doing, you already know we ain't gonna stop working no matter what, whether we mainstream, underground, below the underground, overground. It don't matter what fucking ground we on. We gonna keep working. We gonna keep dropping this music. We gonna keep doing what we gotta do. Uh, by the way, I got this single coming out real soon called "Leaving Your Phone" by Jadis Creek. It's called "Leaving Your Phone." It's gonna come out in a couple days. Leaving Your Phone. I'm gonna release the cover photo to the single on my Instagram page very soon. But yeah, like, this is just what it is. You know, uh, hold on one second. I'm about to grab these burrito tacos that I had left over and shit. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm kind of hungry right now. But yeah, just make sure to share this video. Make sure to like this video. Subscribe to my channel because, like I said, I think YouTube is shadow banning my shit. Unfortunately. So I gotta be the people's champ. That's what I'm all about, being a people's champ. So I understand what it feels like when you putting in the work every day and you got these big dreams as a musician and you feel like, damn, when is my big moment gonna come? When are the people gonna get to hear my music? When are the people gonna get to know who I am? When are the people gonna get to, experience me? You feel me? I know what that feels like. So that's just what it is. Got the burrito taco from this spot in Manhattan, in Manhattan, New York. I got one taco left, so I'm about to body this shit, man. But yeah, like, for real, like, so the 300 to Freedom Academy is available. It's a training course where I'm teaching you and I'm showing you step by step how to build your audience on the internet. That's available. So that's what it is. Also, I'm still teaching people how to make money online in general, how to brand them, how to brand yourself, how to build a loyal audience of subscribers and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because we gotta know how to build our business. We gotta know how to build our business if we want to be successful as independent artists. Because remember, if you're an independent artist, you don't have all the millions of dollars being pushed by the machine backing you. If you're an independent artist, you don't have millions of dollars backing you. You gotta back yourself. So it's not impossible to make it as an independent artist. A lot of people have shown that, right? A lot of people have shown that. Russ, Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. There's a lot of underground artists who are still making a way for themselves, but that's because they understand business. Once you understand business, you can still have your own fan base. You could still have 1,000 fans, 500 fans, 2,000 fans, and you could still get to the point where you're selling out shows. You could still get to that point, even as an underground artist, right? You may not be on a radio. You may not be on the main radio station in your city, unfortunately, if you don't have, you know, label ties, if you're not signed to a label or have a major manager behind you, you're probably not going to be on the radio, but you could still make money. You could still have success as an independent artist. You know, you could still have success as an entrepreneur because that's what you are as an independent artist. Really and truly, you're an entrepreneur. You're a brand and you got to treat yourself like a brand. You know what I'm saying? If you want to check out my songs, all you got to do is search Jadis Creek on all music streaming platforms. If you want to check out my music YouTube page, all you got to do is search Jadiscrete on YouTube. And you'll find my music videos, my songs, all that stuff. Everything's there. We getting rich, baby. 300 to freedom. We getting rich, baby. Trust me. We getting rich. We getting rich. Nothing gonna stop us. Nothing gonna stop us. Fuck that. Nothing gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. I'm telling you right now. Damn, that shit was good. Damn. Them burrito tacos be hitting. If you ever come to New York, make sure to try you some burrito tacos. If you ever come to New York, if you ever in New York, try some burrito tacos. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Burrito tacos. I'm telling you. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, reasons why I hate the music industry. That's pretty much it. It's really the business part of it, where it's like, if you're not in that in crowd, and if you're not doing certain things to, compromise your integrity, if you ain't doing certain things to compromise your integrity, you probably won't be on that mainstream list. That's a whole nother topic in itself, right? But certain things I ain't doing. I don't give a fuck. You can't pay me enough money in the world to do certain things. I don't give a fuck if you offering me $1 billion. My integrity and morals are more important than $1 billion. Just being real with y'all. I don't give a fuck. I ain't betraying my brother. I ain't betraying my mother. I ain't betraying my best friends. I ain't doing none of that shit. You couldn't pay me enough to do that personally. But that's another way you could get into the mainstream clique is, you know, you might have to sacrifice something. You might have to sacrifice your manhood or some shit. It might have to be, you might have to do something. You might have to do something strange for a little piece of change. You might have to do something strange for a little piece of change. I'm telling you, if you want to make it in that mainstream world, you might have to do something a little strange for a little piece of change. So the mission I'm on is, I want to help people. I want to help musicians, entrepreneurs alike to make it to where they want to get to without having to sacrifice, their integrity, without having to go against their morals. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the 300 to freedom is about. That's what it's all about. It's about making it to where you got to go, making it to the top, putting in the work without having to become something else, without having to do things against your soul. That's what it's about, without having to do things against your own integrity. That's what we all about. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I go to the grave with this mindset. I don't give a fuck. You couldn't pay me $1 billion to betray my mother, betray my brother, betray my sister, betray my, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't do that. You couldn't do that. Just certain things I ain't doing, right? I'm gonna stand on business. I'm gonna stand on my talent. Fuck that. I'm gonna put out the music, and who love it, they love it. I'm gonna put out the YouTube videos. Who love it, they love it. If not, fuck it. But I gotta always be me. I gotta always be real. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really it. These are the reasons why I hate the music industry. Another thing, another last reason I'm gonna put y'all on to is that money, the advance check that a label gives you when they sign you. It's not money for you to just go to spend. The money the label gives you is a loan. So really, they're basically betting on you when they give you that money. So let's say a label gives you $1 million loan. That loan is basically money for you to be able to pay for some jewelry, right? Pay for some things you want, maybe some new clothes. But remember, your management fees is coming out of that. Whatever producers you got to pay is coming out of that. If you need security guards, your money's coming out of that. It's called your budget. It's your budget, right? The label, the music label, is giving you an advance, which is your budget. And out of that budget, there's a lot of other people that you got to pay. There's a lot of other people that you got to pay. So what they're banking on and hoping is that you release a hit that covers the loan that they put on you. So if they gave you $1 million loan, they hoping that you drop like a hit that, let's say, makes 1.5 million back. You know what I'm saying? And then the label makes majority of the profit. Usually, this is how it usually goes. The label makes majority of the profit and then gives you the rest. But most of that money, you don't even know how it's being spent. You don't even know who the fuck is going to, because what these labels tend to do is they give you a team of people who's running with you and helping you behind the scenes, and they splitting up the money out of your budget and giving it to these people. I believe as an independent artist, you have more control over your money because you're the one overseeing your money. You're the one really managing your money. That's why that's where it's better to be an independent artist. But mainstream music labels don't really want you to make it as an independent artist. You got to understand what's going on. They really don't want you to make it as an independent artist because they can't get a chunk out of the change that they want out of you. If you independent and you making your own money, the labels can't grab 80%. They can't grab 60% out of your income that you're making. You get what I'm saying? When you're an independent artist and you making money as an independent artist, you're receiving majority of your money. You're getting back majority of your money. When you're an independent artist and you're successful as an independent artist, you're receiving majority of your money because you don't have to pay Tom, Dick, and Harry and Dodo Bird all this extra money. You could keep it for yourself. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they keep things very clicky, and they have gatekeepers, and they put so much red tape keeping you from that mainstream level because they know this. They know this. You know what I'm saying? They know that they have connections. So they willing to put all this money up, and they willing to essentially bet this $1 million advance on you. So now they have connections with the radio stations. So they run to the radio stations, they get your hit songs, and they start playing it on the radio. Now everybody in the world is on your dick. They start dick riding you because they hear your song on the radio. Now they want to start being fans of you. They start saying how much they love you. And what they hoping for is that you'll be able to sell out albums. You'll be able to sell shows. You know, they're basically hoping that you become a household brand that they can continue to make money off of. This is how the music industry works. This is how the music industry works. Now, for some people, that's very beneficial. That would be very beneficial to have a third party company, the label, put up $1 million on you, bet $1 million on you, and now at least the world gets to hear your music, right? That's true. But you're not eating as much money as you can when you're a mainstream artist. for the most part when you're first starting out. Right now, if you're a person who, you know, you use the mainstream, you use the music label to get to a certain point, and then you break free from the label, now you got yourself a business plan, right? I think Tory Lanez did something like that. Tory Lanez did something like that where he used the music industry to get famous. He used the music industry to become mainstream. And then he did something where he backdoored them and started to make his own money as an independent artist. So if you're doing that, that's smart. But understand it's a business. So the music industry, when you sign to a major label, the major label is in business. They want to make money off of your work. They want to make money off of your creation. They want to make money off of your music. They want to make money essentially off of everything you do, because that keeps the the music owners, the label owners, it keeps them getting richer and richer and richer and richer. But what we got to do is we got to stand firm as independent artists, and we got to fight against that. We got to fight against that. We got to say, fuck your money. We're going to create our own money. We're going to build our own fan base. We're going to build our own audience. We're going to sell out our own shows. That's what we got to do. Fuck your money. We're going to build our own shows. We're going to get our own fans. We're going to get our own audience. That's what this shit is really should be about, especially in this day and age when you got the fucking internet. You got the fucking internet. You could talk directly to your fans. You could talk directly to your supporters. You could talk directly to the people who love you and love your music. So why do you fucking really need a music label to take most of your money? Why do you really need a music label to take most of your money? Why? If you could talk directly to your fans and directly to your supporters and listeners, why do you need a music label to take most of your money? For what? You feel me? For what? You know what I'm saying? Check out all the links in the description below. I love y'all. I appreciate you. Those of y'all who tuned into this video, share this video with 5 friends or family. Like I said, YouTube been shadow banning my shit, so it would really help me when you share my videos with other people. Share this video with somebody who you think will benefit from this message I'm sharing. But for real, that's what it is. Check out all the links in the description below if you want to get connected with me. I got my Instagram there. I got my Facebook page in there. The link to the ebook, I believe, is there, right? My free ebook to help independent musicians take your career to the next level. Everything that you need is in the description below. That's all I wanted to say was the reasons why I hate the music industry. This is your boy Jon Belcher, aka Jadis Creek. I love y'all. 300 to freedom, baby. 300 to freedom. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.